All right, so we're digging into the back wall. I've been dreading this for a while. This piece looks good. Not looking so promising past there though. So I need to figure out how to get this out. I have a feeling that maybe the ladder is studded into this, so I might have to take out some of those. Fun times. So I'll see what happens. Well, it's been a interesting day, to say the least. I am cleaning up wood that has been deteriorating. I did rebuild this wall, so I cut out the bad pieces, put some self tappers into the frame, and I'm going to reinforce also where the screws come through for the ladder, so that will come next after I drill some more holes for the ladder. So overall, this is in pretty good shape. I mean, it's got a little discoloration. Not worried about that. Over here, the wood is just discolored. It's still pretty intact, so it's not falling apart. So I'm not too concerned about that. That is pretty tight. So we will just fix the things that we can in the back. I didn't expect to have to dig this deep in here. Hoping the top is going to be okay. Lights are up here, so could be some leak. I mean, it's not, might be a little bit. I think we're going to be okay. And it seems pretty solid, so we'll hope. This is a good piece to work off of, so make it work. The rest of the RV is looking pretty good though. The back room, master bedroom, finally getting around to really making some progress. So started with this wall, that's done, and then moved over here. This one was a challenge because of the generator box. Had to really get creative with my measurements, so it turned out pretty good. And also while I was working on it, every time I fueled up, I noticed that there was a leak from the old, I guess it was the overflow. I found out that this hose, you see the new clamp, had a crack in it. I believe it was rubbing on that metal flashing. So I've doubled up, put another protective rubber piece on there to help make sure that it doesn't rub. So fix that. Got to put that protective shroud back on because gas fumes and whatnot get in here. But the back now is my last piece of the walls that I'll be redoing, except for the main cab, which will be probably the last phase. But everything is done on the bottom. Just busted into the top, peeled that away, and it actually looks really good. So I'm really not going to have to address much. I am where you see the dark marks. There was some leaks coming through the screw holes that there's trim for the side caps. So I'm gonna fix just some 1-bys on the side there for those to grab into, so those screws can get tight. I'm gonna do that on both sides. This side is not as predominant. I'm also gonna order some LED marker lights while I have this open. Might as well go ahead and do that. So I can make sure I don't hit any wires when I put them back up. And then I'll button this up. This window will come out. Take 3 people to do. And then start at the top with the 1/4 inch sanded plywood glue on. And then there'll be 2 or 3 more pieces because the back's at an angle. So I'll get that buttoned up. But the LEDs are all hooked up for the tail lights. First time, didn't have any problems. All functioning. Tightened up pretty good. So we're getting there. And then the bed, I have to redo the bed frame. That should be easy. So this is a flip down desk / bar. I'm going to use butcher block. So these buttons right here, you just hit that and they flip down. I still have one more to do in the middle, and I'm going to extend it all the way over to here, just enough to flip down so it doesn't interfere with the seat. So that'll come out probably to here, enough to do some notebook computers, mobile office area. We'll have either some probably some stools, or maybe even some chairs with some compact chairs with some back support. Not really sure yet. And then up here, this will be our bar. So I plan on doing an enclosure. I'm not really sure. I got to incorporate this outlet, which I think I'm going to extend and bring down here. That way the computers can plug into them and not have to run cords all the way up. But I definitely want to have a display for adult beverages up here lighted. So I am going to run, probably piggyback off of this wire, come over here, have a shelf that's going to run here. It'll be lighted underneath. And then I'm also going to piggyback down this frame to behind this edge, the bar top / computer desk, and that's going to be LED lights as well. So it'll probably be RGB lights for all of it, depending on the mood. We just have a lot going on right now, and I want to get as much done for the season before I put this thing away. And I did finish up some more spray foam in the back. So I'm gonna have to trim some of that as excess, make sure the panels are flush. The lights will have access if I ever need to change an LED. I don't want to have to take the entire back wall apart. So this entire RV, the inside is being designed for ease of access. Everything's going to be accessible if something goes wrong. So one of the issues with this thing, you could not do that before. So you learn from other people's mistakes. So stay tuned. We're going to make this thing happen.